Hey friends, what's up? Kaz here. Welcome back to another server admin tutorial or a bucket plugin tutorial. If you're joining me for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button because I do these every Friday. If you have a suggestion of one you'd like me to do, feel free to comment it below. I'll capture it, give you a shout out. Like this week is brought to you by Mr. Redstone 1, and this is the Clear Lag plugin. So this plugin has been around for quite a while, and it's fantastic. What it does is it helps reduce lag by clearing loaded chunks that don't need to be loaded, reducing entities, putting caps on TNT stuff, on egg spawning stuff. So if you have a server and you're trying to get kind of a budget, or you got a lot of lag on it, put this one in place. It'll help you track down the lag. Even it has quite a few tools in it to track down the lag, as well as repeating commands, and some commands that you can set to automatically run when it drops below a certain level. It's fantastic. So we're going to go over the commands first, and then we're going to hit the configuration. There's no real permissions for this plugin, but it's pretty fantastic. Before we get into it, I want to talk about some basic lag tracking down commands. So if you're using Essentials, you can do a few of them. You do /TPS. What this is going to do is it's going to show you the ticks per second for the last minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Now this is my dev server, so it's a little bit lower because it's just running on my computer while I'm recording. But your ticks per second, what Minecraft does is it runs in 20 ticks per second cycles. So if that drops below 20, your users will start experiencing lag. Now they actually won't notice it until low 19s. That's when they'll start getting some block lag, and then in the 18s they might get some phantom blocks and stuff like that. And now you can see the clear lag is actually firing off automatically. It's going to clear some entities on the ground, which if you want to see the list of entities and mob types that this plugin works off of, I'll put those links in the gibbles below, and you can go to those so you know what to put in the configuration file towards the end. So the other command is a GC, or garbage collection, for Essentials, and that's just going to tell you a whole bunch of information: current TPS, memory usage, chunks, entities, tiles, all that stuff loaded. Now we're only in one world, nobody else is on the server, so nothing else is really loaded. Just with some of the memory commands I use. If you use multiverse, you can go to worlds that you don't use much, go mvm set memory false, and then that's gonna keep the spawn chunks not in memories. Like, it looks like I could probably do that for this world and this world. Although I think I have on my regular server. Don't do that on like a lobby world or a world that people teleport to a lot, because it'll delay a lot of stuff. So anyway, let's get into the commands. That's what you guys came here for. So /lag is going to load up all of the commands that you can run. So a couple things you can do. You can do lag check. That's going to show you how many entities are on the, or items are on the ground, how many mobs are alive, players alive. Now that's across your whole server, so keep in mind with that. So then if you do lag clear, that's going to clear all entities across all your worlds. So you might want to be careful with running that one, because like minecarts and boats are all considered entities. So if we go like clear, that's going to remove those. Now you see that we added 4 entities on top of the 12. I don't know what the 12 are that are always there, but they keep getting removed and they're still there. So then what you can also do is, if you don't want to clear it for across here, let's hide Big Red. Sorry, buddy. We'll call you back towards the end. So you can do lag area and then a radius. Now radius is from you to the edge of the circle, if you haven't done math or geometry. Diameter is all the way across the circle, where radius is from you to the edge of the circle. So 5 blocks in every direction, it's going to run this command. So then, you can see that we've only removed 4 entities with that command. So that's pretty cool. Let's spawn some. I can't see them. I believe I've blocked them in this world. So let's do this. Now I don't want to kill Now, what this is actually going to do is going to kill all those mobs too, but I don't care. This is my backup. So, kill mobs. So that has killed 60 mobs. As you can see, it's killed all my mobs in here as well, except my horse, which we'll get into that in the configuration file. But it's killed all my cows, all my pigs, my sheep, chickens, sheep. So we want to be careful with that, the kill mobs one. We can actually set it to filter out some of them, but that's not in this command. So lag unload chunks. So what this is going to do is actually it's going to unload chunks that are not in use. So if we do that GC command again, we should see, yeah, those two are not loaded anymore. That one's loaded again, and the lobby chunks are not loaded now because we're in the sky world. So if we go lobby, and there we go. So now if we do GC, the lobby's loading the chunks right now. But the other thing that you can do is you can go leg chunk. This one's really handy. So you can do leg chunk, and what that's going to do is it's going to list chunks that have a lot of entities in them. So this can be handy for tracking down leg, the source of leg, if you have a bunch of people on the server, rather than just wandering around and going, I don't know where it is. And then once you got that, you can do /leg TP chunk, and then let's see, I think I know where this is gonna go actually. Lobby sky world in here. So I'm not sure why it thinks this chunk. I think this is the shop. So I think that the reason this one's being fired up is actually because of, let's just go down, probably because of all of these. I think it's probably all of these actually. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You also have with clear lag, let's say you're not using essentials, you can do lag TPS. Alright, so that's all we have to go over. We actually don't have any sign configuration to go over, so we're going to hop over into the config file to go over some of the things that you can customize further with this plugin. Alright, so like any other server, you're going to hop into your plugins folder, and then you're going to go into your clear lag folder that got created, and you're going to open up config. Now, you've probably seen this every week, but I highly recommend getting Notepad++ and opening these YML files in it, because it will color code it, make it a lot easier to see. So you can see that he's also listed all the mob names that you can use, which is very handy in the configuration file. So in the settings, you can have an auto update, enable signs. Now, I haven't seen anything on the author's page about the signs. I even tried to get it to work, put the signs in, but it doesn't seem to respond. So it's possible that the author's removed it at this time. I'm not sure, but I wasn't able to get those to work. So we can do keep spawn in inventory or in memory, keep spawn in memory. That's the kind of the multiverse settings that I was using. So we probably want to keep that true and leave that true. Now here is your area filter. So which entities should not be removed while doing a lag area. So when you're doing the area radius command, these are all the mobs and entities that are not going to be removed. So obviously villagers, probably big, a horse, swan, wolf, since those are kind of like player owned mobs.
Have you ever wondered how servers can remove items from the ground? It's actually because of a very, very easy command. And if you want to do it yourself, all you have to type is /kill, then type @e, then type this square here, and then you type type, then you type item, and you can see it comes up Minecraft item here. You can also just type item and then do the other half of the square and tap enter, and as you can see, all of the items behind me disappear. Is it very useful? No, not that if you're just an average Minecraft player, but it's pretty cool to know. So, have you ever wondered how servers can remove items from the ground? It's actually because of a very easy command, and if you want to do it yourself, all you have to type is /kill, then type @e, then type this square here, and then you type then you type item,
here where it says remove entities. Now guys, for many of you, you do not want to remove your minecart and boat. Like this right here, this exclamation mark is mounted. This is basically code for saying if it's not mounted, like if there's nothing in it. But guys, if you want your boats and everything just to say exactly how they are, just go ahead and put a hashtag right in front of it, and also put a hashtag in front of your minecart. If there's anything else you don't want to remove, like arrows on the ground or like snowballs or anything like that, don't forget to do that. And guys, there's also something else you need to come down to, and where it says the world filter. You have your boat here, you want to go ahead and turn this to false if you don't want it to... false if you don't want it to remove, and the minecart, you want to go ahead and turn that to false as well. If there's anything else that you don't want it to remove, like such as items, you want to go ahead and turn this to false as well. So guys, now what you want to do, now everything has actually been done, everything that you want to change, you want to go ahead and go up to here and click save. Now guys, you want to go ahead and start your server. I'll meet you inside of Minecraft once the actual server is up. Yeah, so for example, if we have lag clear, I just removed 3 entities. I believe that's a squid. No, the squid's still there, it's still broken. But like, for example, if we were to place down a boat and a minecart, things that were used to disappear. You had minecart here, I need to ray off that, don't we? This one's good. Let's pop the minecart. No, bollocks. No, that. And say we also want some boats. Boats, yes, there we are, oak boat. And let's have like a nice little port around here. Is that boat there, boat there? No, cut out. Right. So guys, this is everything, and usually the clear lag would actually remove this. So for example, if we now type clear, nothing is removed, because we have told the game, we'll tell the plugin not to remove these entities. So guys, have a good one, and thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.
Hello guys of YouTube. Today we're in another video about commands, And if you see already on the title, this video is just about tutorial of how to do the command. Oh, and that's it. Now let's get to this, the repeat command block. And by the way, they have to be lined like this, you know, like the little this. They can't be like this, no, they have to be like that, like the little arrow pointing this way. So anyways, so this command block is basically like repeat, and it's going to say slash say cleaning ground items, repeat.
Huh?